So we have the fetoplacental unit. So the circulation is common to the fetus and the fetal part of the placenta, and 20 to 60% of the total blood volume of the fetoplacental unit is in the placenta at any given time. So it's a big range. Obviously, it depends on the circumstances. Sometimes you have what we call placental transfusion, where some of the blood from the fetus then goes into the placenta, and the other way around as well. So it's a big range, and the circumstances, the activity of the fetus and so on contribute to how much, and the state of the uterine contraction. So when the uterus is contracting in labor, more blood is in the fetal side. So that's nature's way to ensure that more blood is in the fetal side. So this is the fetoplacental unit, and as I said earlier, the blood that's circulating in the fetal side of the placenta is the same blood that's circulating in the fetus as well, and the blood volume that is there in the placenta is meant to be the blood volume that's inside the lungs. The fetal lung does not breathe, and because of that, the placenta is doing the breathing for the baby, and that's a good way to conceptualize why this blood volume should actually come back to the baby once the lung opens up. And this is the fetal circulation to illustrate the umbilical vein coming into the portal circulation, and then the inferior vena cava. This is the oxygenated blood that's coming through, and the umbilical arteries come through with the deoxygenated blood and the waste from the baby to the umbilical circulation, and it enters the sinuses and comes back through the vein. So we have the temporary circulatory options as well. The lung is not breathing, and it gets only 10% of the blood flow, while after birth the lung gets the equal share of the blood flow. So we have 50% of the blood flow at any given time in a child or an adult going through the lungs, and the rest of the blood is in the circulation, while in the fetus the lung has only 10% of the blood flow just to support the growth and development of the lungs, while the rest of it is going through the placenta, which does the oxygenation. So once the cord is clamped, this blood which is left in the placenta is wasted if it doesn't come back to the baby on time. So we should wait for the clamping to happen till the lung opens up, the oxygenation starts, and the pulmonary vasodilatation happens. So the systemic pressure drops, and the blood flow coming into the baby floods the lungs, and so the placental circulation is nearly empty.